Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at AI video editors, the reality check you need.
You know, we've been digging through literally hundreds of user reviews for these tools, and the vibe is, well, it's complicated. People seem to both love and hate them. So today, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Are these AI editors actually helpful assistants, or are they just a massive, expensive headache? All right, so first up, let's look at the good stuff. The promise, right? What's all the hype about? Why are so many creators genuinely excited about AI video editing? Okay, so the biggest wins, they really boil down to one word: easy. For anyone just starting out, you know how scary all those timelines and complex tools can be. Well, that's kind of gone. Instead, you've got these cool AI tools that do the boring stuff for you, like making captions or cleaning up noisy audio. And what that really means is you can crank out content for social media so much faster, and usually it's way cheaper than buying that fancy professional software. And yeah, that whole easy-to-use thing, it pops up everywhere. We saw one user on Reddit who put it perfectly. They just said, "It's super easy, a very good platform for a beginner like me." And that's huge, right? That feeling of just jumping in and getting started without needing a month-long course, that's a really big deal. But okay, that's only half the picture. Because for all the good stuff we're hearing, there's this other side. A really frustrating side that tons of users are bumping into, and we're seeing the exact same complaints pop up over and over again.
The complaints seem to fall into a couple of main camps. First, there's the AI just not being very smart. You know, it gets your prompts wrong, the video quality is all over the place, and everything ends up looking kinda boring and generic. It really takes away your creative control. And then there's the business side of things. We've seen people say it's an absolute nightmare just trying to cancel their subscription. Yikes.
But you know, the #1 biggest complaint we found? It might actually surprise you. It's not really about how well the AI works. It's about the cost. Yep, it's about the money. These tools look like a bargain at first, but wow, the hidden costs can make them unbelievably expensive. So this number, $2,000, what's that about? Well, get this. That's how much one person said they wasted on a tool's credit system. They spent $2,000 making video clips that were totally useless, all because the AI just couldn't understand what they were asking it to do. And this quote from a RunwayML user just nails it. I mean, just imagine having to pay for every single try, even when the result is a total mess. You can see how the bills would rack up fast.
Okay, so we've got the good and the bad. With all that in mind, let's actually look at 4 of the most popular tools out there and see how they compare, based on what real users are saying.
So first up is CapCut. It's awesome for beginners making stuff for social media. It's free, works right on your phone, but it's not for, big, complicated projects. Then there's Descript. This one's a total game changer if you do podcasts, because you can edit the video just by editing text. But people say the AI voices can sound pretty robotic. RunwayML. This one has all the cool futuristic AI features, but it's also the one that's super expensive and kinda unreliable. And finally, PowerDirector. It's a pretty good all-around choice with tons of features, though the interface can feel a little complicated to a newbie.
Okay, so after hearing all that, the big question is, should you even bother with AI editing? Is it the right fit for what you're doing? Let's break that down.
All right, let's make this simple. On one side, if you're making content for social media, or you're a small business owner who needs a quick promo video, or you're just learning how to edit, yeah, these tools can be a lifesaver. But on the other side, if you're a pro editor, or you've got a client with a strict deadline, or you need to control every little detail, you should probably wait. Sticking with the classic editing software is just safer for now. The AI is just too much of a wild card.
Okay, let's bring it all home. We've talked about the good, the bad, and the really expensive. So, what's the final word? Here's what we think, plus a few quick tips to help you out if you do decide to jump in.
First off, and this is a big one, always start with a free trial. Don't spend a dime until you know it works for you. Second, you got to keep your expectations in check. These tools are great for simple things, not for your next big movie project. Third, preview everything before you export. The AI can do some really weird stuff sometimes, trust me. And last but not least, have a backup plan. Be ready to jump in and do some old-fashioned manual editing when the AI just can't get it right.
So, what's the verdict? Here it is. Think of these AI editors as helpful assistants, not magical solutions. They're awesome for speeding things up and taking care of the tedious stuff, but they're not going to do all the creative work for you. Really, they work best as a sidekick for someone who already knows what makes a good video.
And that kind of leaves us with one last big question to think about. This technology is getting better, like every single day. So as these tools get smarter and more powerful, will they ever actually replace human creativity? That's something we're all going to have to keep an eye on. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Best AI Apps Review channel. Don't forget to subscribe and stay curious. The future of AI is just getting started.